This is called a double star. You have two of them, so you have double stars. And I call it that because it's two four-pointed stars connected to each other. You might think, Lars, this is a weird design for a prop. How'd you come up with this? I'm going to tell you right now. I practice 8 rings almost every day. And every day when I practice, I have all these different props laid out on the ground and such. So one day I put my 8 rings down next to each other and I noticed that space between them is symmetrically balanced, just like the circles that they're comprised of. So I thought to myself, well, if an 8 ring is just 2 circles together, why can't you make a prop out of this? And wouldn't that work just as well as 8 rings? And so I came up with double stars. This took a very long time to get in my hands. I drew out the design back in October of 2021 when I was chatting with a friend about I felt like a mad scientist talking about angles and this discovery I made about the space between 8 rings. And so I drew it out for him and it looked just like this. And man, it was a long time before I could get these. So I showed this design to an international prop company called RD Boogang, and together, we worked together in order to make them a reality. I picked these up for the first time in October of 2022, a year after I had come up with the design. And it was just so disappointing. I had no idea how these things worked at first. It was really weird. They just have a lot of weird interactions that I've never seen before with other props. I didn't really quite understand that you can fold it and turn it at almost the same time. They kind of come together in these weird, wonky ways. But they also make really interesting illusions. So if you fold them on top of each other and rotate, it makes this really interesting sort of movement. And then you can open them up in this formation. A lot of this prop is trying to find how different formations fit together and how you can transition between them.